Witnesses say the family was gathered outside for a reunion Sunday night when a car drove by. A white man who witnesses say was Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer was inside the car yelling racial slurs at the group.
And he's talking junk and he started yelling the N-word. He kept going, so we let him go. And we were just discussing what just happened, why he tripping.
But Green says Kinzer came back, this time wearing armor and carrying a rifle.
And then that's when everybody started running. He got a gun. All the kids, they were making sure the kids get in the house. And people started taking positions because they seen he had a gun. And I was in the middle of the street. That's when he raised it and fired. Boom. And I grabbed my gun and started returning fire and moving with him.
The detail that stays with me is how close this came to being a mass funeral. The family says people started running and trying to get out the way. A Marine veteran named Renell Green ended up pulling his firearm and protecting the family. Thank God he was there, because this is what responsible self-defense actually looks like. Not internet tough talk, not posing with weapons for likes, but a real moment where somebody had to make a decision while their family was in danger. And that is why a $5,000 bond feels like another level of disrespect. The family already had to survive the fear of gunfire. Then they had to look up and see the system place a number on the alleged threat that did not match the weight of what they say happened. $5,000 does not sound like the system understood what could have happened in that moment. It does not sound like the system fully felt the terror of children running, elders ducking, and a family gathering being interrupted by racial hate from an AR-15. And I know some of y'all gonna say,
we have to wait for the investigation.
And that is true. He is still entitled to due process. But due process does not mean the public has to pretend that the reported facts are light. There is nothing light about body armor. There is nothing light about an AR-15 style rifle. There is nothing light about a family saying they were called racial slurs before the shooting happened. The only reason this story is not worse is because somebody in that family was trained to fire back. That should not make the alleged attack feel smaller. It should make everybody ask how deadly this could have been. Another part that makes this story disturbing is that Kinzer was reportedly a lead firefighter at a Marine Corps logistics base. A person connected to public safety is supposed to represent protection. So if these allegations are true, that means somebody with a public safety title allegedly brought danger to a black family's front yard. That is not a small detail, because racism is not always some obvious monster walking around with a sign on his chest. Sometimes it has a resume, a uniform, a job title, and enough social cover to move through the world looking respectable until the wrong moment reveals what's underneath.